Hapebeast. It's finally coming. Where is Hapebeast going to go? What is going to be the floor price before reveal and after reveal? Let's talk about this in this video. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is HM and welcome to the channel. Now, I'm so excited about this. Hapebeast is going to launch in a few hours depending on what time you're watching this video. And the day is finally here. I have been waiting this for a while now. And for a few reasons. The first and most important reason is that there is so much hype around this project. I haven't seen anything come near it so far. Because usually projects get hype for a week or so, few weeks, and then the hype dies off after it's done. For this one, they have launched their Discord and Twitter back in October, and up to this day, January 19th, the hype hasn't died, and it just has been exponential so far, which is great to see, in my opinion. Now, I don't want to go into the details about the roadmap and the project overall, and if I like the art and all that. I obviously do like those, but this is not the topic of this video. This is just purely about price prediction and where I think this might be going. Now, guys, some of the things I'm going to say were inspired by NFT Nate. I'm going to link him in the description so you guys can check him out. He's doing really well on YouTube in the NFT space, so you guys have to check him out. I love his work. Before I watched this video, I was lost and I thought I was crazy because people told me I was crazy that I predicted a 10 ETH price floor for Hapebeast. And I said it in this video right here if you want to check it out. But after he talked, I felt that he gave me some perspective on it. Well, obviously he didn't do it for me, but he gave us perspective on where this might be going, which is what I'm going to share with you guys. Obviously, I'm not going to share it word for word, but I want to share what I concluded from his video and what I have been saying for a while now. Now, let's start by talking about why I think Hapebeast, or where I think Hapebeast might be going. So before I said that Hapebeast is going to 10 ETH floor, this was just a psychological number that I saw, and I just compared it to Mechaverse. So Mechaverse was a project that launched before. There was so much hype on it, and it right now price floor is 0.95. But if you take a look at it, it pumped all the way up to 7.8 or 8 ETH. I think at one point it was. This is just the average price. I think at one point it was at 9 ETH or so. So, guys, if Mechaverse can pump to that much, I think this can do really well as well. But if you notice, Mechaverse died off, and right now the floor is 0.95. So this, I'm hoping Hapebeast does not do that. But with what I'm seeing, I don't think it can do that because it's just solid overall. But it's only time will tell about this. So I believe if Mechaverse can pull an 8 ETH, I think easily Hapebeast can do that. But I know market is different now. Everything is different. However, I saw the way Mechaverse handled things and the way Hapebeast handle it. You can't compare, really. Hapebeast is way more professional. What they're doing is way better. And plus the fact that they're not doing a raffle or anything where bots can enter the raffles and just sweep up everything and win the raffles and have most of the mints. This was different. Every person was hand selected for the OG role, which is where you can mint to, and the hype list spot. And by the way, guys, I really have to mention that since this is one of the most hyped up projects, this means that it has the most scams overall. There's so many scams going on, so many scammed websites. So a few things you guys should take notice of and be careful of. Number one is there's no public sale. So if you're not on the hype list or on the OG list, you cannot mint. So don't believe anyone who tells you there's a public sale going on now because they're going to steal your money 100%. So if you're on the hype list, you're going to know. And if you're on the OG list, you are going to know as well. Anyway, the deadline is gone. So if you had it and you didn't put in your wallet or something, then it's gone. However, that's not the point. The point is, please don't click any other links. If you're on the hype list, you can mint. If you're on the OG list, you can mint. If not, you cannot mint at all. And another thing I want you to be careful of is be careful of FOMOing and buying into the secondary, and I'll tell you why. Because usually I try to stay away from secondary or OpenSea after a project that is this much hype minted, because you can just be exit liquidity for some people. You may enter at, let's say, 5-6 ETH, and who knows, maybe it tops off at 5 ETH and then it can never see that ever again. So be careful with that. It's just that when you don't mint, the risk of losing is very high. So when you mint, let's say the price is 0.2, it's 100%. I'm not going to say 100%, but it's very unlikely that the price is going to drop below 0.2, especially with a hype like this. So just be careful of that. And now let's continue into the price prediction. A few reasons why I think 10 ETH. One of them is Mechaverse going to 8 ETH. Why not Hapebeast can go to 8 ETH as well? Another reason is, let's take a look at the Genesis collection. So Hape has a Genesis collection called Genesis Hape on OpenSea, and the price floor is, well, it says 42. But if you take a look at the activity, 30 ETH 3 days ago, 29, 36, 42, 30, 32. So right now, leading up to the mint, which is today, it has pumped from 13, 19 all the way up to 30 ETH, let's say. Let's say 30 ETH floor, right? Now, Granted, this has only 43 items versus an 8,888 or so. I believe that's a number for Hapebeast. So let's say Hapebeast can go up to a quarter of what Genesis Hape did. This would put the price floor at 7.5 ETH, which I think is very possible, guys. Again, people thought I was crazy, but there's only one way to find out. So I think a 7.5 ETH floor is very possible, and even NFT Nate, the guy I mentioned in the beginning, he said 7.5 to 15. He said even maybe half of the 30 ETH floor, and I truly think it's possible. But anyway, another reason why this 100%, I took it from NFT Nate, and I'm just telling you guys straight up because I forgot about the auction. So they made an auction about this for the Santa Hape, something for charity recently, and people bid 32 ETH. This guy, the highest bidder was 32 ETH, and he won it. So again, which puts us at the 30 ETH level, which is what people are willing to pay. Also, guys, something important I forgot to mention. If you have a Genesis Hape, you can mint a Hapebeast. So people are paying a lot of money to be able to mint one of those Hapebeasts. Not saying that people who have money are smarter and that they know what they're doing, but it just shows that there's demand, and demand is what drives the prices up. Also, one last reason I think this can pump tremendously is that the mint is going to go on for 5 days. It's not one of those quick public mints that ends in 2 seconds. You can't even click mint. It's going to take its time, it's going to play its role, and it's just going to flow. So it has 5 days to build hype, which means that I believe we're going to see it go up. So it's definitely going to go up instantly. Like when the mint launches, it's going to go up. I would say it's going to go above 5 ETH. That's what I would think. It's going to pump, and then after a while, like let's say the next day, it's going to dip again, and then it's going to pump again up to the reveal date where I see it dumping post reveal. So I do see it topping off. I'm not going to say 15. Let's say I'm going to stick to 10 ETH. So I think it's going to top off at 10 ETH because it's just a huge psychological number, and it may even not touch 10 ETH because a lot of people might be taking profits beforehand, because if they think 10 ETH is the top, they're going to say, let me sell below 10 ETH. Again, guys, this is all speculation. So please don't buy if you see it at 5 ETH on OpenSea, because I said that it's going to go to 10 ETH, because who knows, it can just dump down to 3 ETH and it can top off at, let's say, 4 ETH or whatever. We really don't know what's going to happen. It's just pure speculation. But again, it's just something I want to throw out there because I just believe in it. And maybe it's confirmation bias because it's what I want to happen. And I won't say no if it goes to 100 ETH. But again, I feel like people are saying it's going to be the next Bored Ape Yacht Club. And for that reason, I feel like it's not going to play out like it will. So again, there's only one way to find out. It's in a few hours right now. Right now it's 10. So by the time you guys watch it, it would be probably in 2 hours or so. So anyway, good luck to you guys. And please be careful on the secondary market. There might be a lot of scam collections. They're trying their best at removing them, but there's only so much you can remove. So be careful. Only use links from their Discord or from their Twitter. Other than that, don't join any links. Again, no public sales for anyone. So there's no public sale. So don't click any links and spend your ETH, because people are going to take your ETH and just you're going to lose your ETH, which sucks. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.